my waist fell on my body fell on my waist, and my hip just dislocated. Just like that. Just I see for 3 months, not speaking, not talking, like nothing. Like my sight was dead. We're only looking at something that will make us happy and making others happy. What about we don't prioritize ourselves as men? You understand? You know, I'll tell you a funny story about my daughter when we were praying last time. She said, Dad, you know that this year I think I'm going to be super. Everything is going to be. This is my year, and I said I feel the same way too. Like, that's how we did it. That's how we pray.
Dumelang ko haye and welcome to Pebble Lady Diamonds. This episode ikgethileng jwalo ka kamehla. Re na le moeti wa rona e leng abuti Geoffrey Sebabetsana all the way from Moqoqo local Kroonstad. Abuti, welcome to the show.
Thank you so much for having me.
Alrighty. Just jwalo ka kamehla re tlwaetse re botsa batho mo lenaneong la rona hore na o tswile jwang.
Come on, I would say that. Come on.
Alright. Senyela ya right because
No. I slept very early last night. Actually, I was preparing myself for this. Yes, I'm happy to be here. Yeah, I want to be here. I'm looking forward to answer questions. I didn't plan it. Hopefully it'll be something that you are expecting.
I hope so.
Also, your listeners or your viewers will take something from this podcast today.
That's the whole idea. That's the whole idea. So thank you so much, Lina, once again for honoring our meeting. I'm so grateful for but you chose to be here, and I believe it's not just because of. There's a reason why you're here. Thank you so much for that. So for babui tapeng le bona ba tabe ba mametse ba sa kgone ho bona mohlomong ha o hlalosa tsietsi o ka re tsietsi ke mang?
Okay, thank you for that. Okay, like tsietsi, my name is Tsietsi Geoffrey Sebabetsana. I was named after my grandparents.
Why would say?
Because I don't like the name Tsietsi. Because I will say by that name Tsietsi, I have experienced so much. Like my life has been so down, but through my, I think I have a strong faith in a way. And then I was born in Kroonstad in 1982, on the 2nd of June. I'm a second born at home. My older brother passed away in 2014, and now I'm the oldest for two younger brothers. And I have two daughters. And my mom passed away in 2020 on the 20th of December. Yeah, she's my rock, okay?
I know.
Yeah,
I know.
Yeah, she. I can, this half hour you talked about. You can extend it to 3 hours.
I know.
Yeah. So, but anyway, her spirit still lives within me and my younger brothers, and at the moment, I'm not in Kroonstad, but I normally come home after 3 months, 2 months, or maybe if there's some emergency at home.
Okay. Yeah, so where are you?
I'm still in Pretoria.
Okay.
I'm working at SARS. It's been a year at SARS. I'm a kind of a jolly person. I believe in God. I'll give you a story about why I love God and why I say I believe in God, but I will just summarize it some other time. Maybe one of the questions you'll ask me about that. But anyway, I've got a sense of humor. I'm someone maybe you think this guy is serious, or only I just have to open my mouth and you just to listen to when I speak. I love to motivate people. I love to inspire people. I love to make people think positively. Yeah, I'm kind of a person. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Because that's the main reason you are here. Because I go to the personal. Funny enough,
That's the first time we meet.
but we've been friends. Go
Yes.
Facebook up in there for such a long time. Like I remember around my mom's passing. Lena Mwahai, she had passed on around same time. So the post it high and I could relate to him and I could see woman. Every time I posted, I work on
Yeah, I was talking about you.
you know,
Yes.
the way Mwahai iling ke understand ang role e bapalang ka ana e bapetseng la ntse e bapala even in her absence maphelong a bona because I mean we represent them wherever we go la se ba disiko. So I could see hore I motho ona na man o na le a story to tell about Mwahai.
Yes.
And like Alto the post tsa high he's very funny. He's got that side now like he's motivating, he's funny at the same time. So
Yeah.
if not a day goes by or Sabona something a go motivator from his posts. So that's what I love about him. No, I need this person, I need him at all Sharela Baba King, the viewers because of he went through a lot, but still he chooses not to be my high, So take us through to
Okay.
What happened?
What happened? Actually, because it's still. How do you put this? Like it keeps on haunting me in a way. Like how this happened. I got injured in 2012. 2012. On the 12th of February, I was in recruitment of Metro Police in Pretoria, and the time I was doing a high jump. When I was about to do a high jump, when I landed, and my body fell on my waist, and my hip just dislocated, just like that on the sand. And when I stand up, and they managed to take me and I ran and I finished. By the grace of God, again, I managed to pass there, and I was selected to go for for writing a test. But nothing happened after that. I was never told I was passed. Already when I went to write a test about a month or so, I was already in crashes while the doctors are still busy checking what is happening. Only to find out they figured out I have a vascular neurosis. So vascular neurosis is the bones from the hip and the waist. So that the cartilage and that fluid in between, it's dead. It's no longer there. So the bones are touching each other. That's why it's pain. So they have to remove one of the bone. So I waited at the hospital in Kroonstad on the waiting list to do operation. First operation from 2012. Kroonstad, Pretoria, Bloemfontein, Joburg. I never got anything, but by the grace of God, I got I happened to get a job in 2018, and I got a medical aid, and they did a first vehicle placement in 2019. And I left crashes for about 2 years or so.
Okay.
And I had to go back to them again in 2023. The hip that they replaced it was already finished. They had to remove it and put another one. So I did two operations now, which is now affecting my knees and my ankles. Like when I step, like I can just make an example. About 2 days ago, I could not step. Like when I got up bed, I could not go out of bed because it was swollen. And now it's affected my right hand side. I have to do a 30 replacement on the side.
Yet you are here.
But yet I'm here. Since I told you, I wanted to tell my story.
Yes.
I wanted at least, maybe I've been trying to tell my story through the word of God, but I've never had the platform. Maybe this will open the doors for me, open doors for some people who are looking at this, and to encourage people, like, even if you are sick or even if you are going through something, you need not to give up on what your dream or a goal you will set yourself. Having a support or not, you need to let everything go as a day, one step at a day. Like, you go through so much. Everyone has that dark thing that makes him or her like, how am I going to get out? But remember, you went out of everything. Now you are here. You need to look at it as like it was a test. Maybe it was a lesson. You need to look for another way of how to do something. You don't always have to use one strategy to kill a rat or something like maybe something that you're hunting. Yeah. So I'm a very honest person when it comes to how to want to see. I will call about a friend. When you are wrong, you are wrong. When you are wrong, and I think lately I happen to see circle of people I live with, and I found myself like I'm alone because of people I got rid of. I no longer talk to because they only came to my life to take, but not they were taking from me. They were not be with me, but they only being with me for something. But you know, like there's that saying like when they loyalty, when they no longer get what you are providing them with their loyalty. That's where their loyalty lies at. Yeah, so people who live in daily, like even relationships, it's set how people will make you feel like you are nothing, but though they keep on telling you lies, like I love you, like you're my friend, but knowing very well the same people that you are opening up to are the same people that are killing you behind those doors. Yeah, so like I'm a very fun. I'm a good person. I'll say that. Yeah, I'm a good person. I know you don't tell yourself I'm a good person, but you have to be told by people like even like when it comes to about the respect. Yeah, you know, you have to earn it before you can say that you deserve it. Yeah, so it's a long it's a long journey. It's a long journey, and that needs so much faith and a positive mentality. You know, I don't want to lie, but I kill everything by my mentality. I will never be here. I was hit by stroke in 2016. While I was still on crashes, I was in a sea for 3 months. Not speaking, not talk, like nothing. Like my sight was dead. Was dead. But
Here you are.
bruh, last year I was hit by stroke. Again. Last year in September.
So,
Here I am again.
here you are.
Okay.
How do you do it? Like I think
I
that's
will-
where your faith
yeah.
comes in.
You know, I will be honest with you as we spoke earlier. My mom, her presence lives within me. My mom, I will not say she was, she is, she still does. Because she will call me just in the middle of the night, maybe 3 in the morning. I'll put a sharp, and by that time I'm not free. I'm sick. I can feel it. Yeah, I how sharp. That's how it is. I come home and I'm going back home on Sunday, going back to Pretoria, I feel much better. I saw my mom and she spoke to me, she prayed for me. She gave me things, she told me, listen, do this on your, when you pray about this and that. I think I bought my mom a Bible. This is it's a funny story. I bought my mom a Bible about 10 years ago. And that Bible, when my mom passed away, it was right there next to her bed. And I took that Bible went to read it to Victoria last year. You know, funny stuff. Every chapter, every verse that I hear people talk about, or maybe I listen to Dr. Maine, or maybe Dr. Sikiti, or TD Jakes, or Sarah Jakes. That verse, when I go to the Bible, my mom highlighted that verse. The Bible is highlighted from page 1 to like each and every page where like I can open my Bible. That's the day. That's how I do my I finish and start my day. When I open up from my Bible, the Bible of our Bible actually.
You and your mom.
Yeah, my mom's Bible. I'll find a verse that I have to go through. I go since I went through a lot lately. I go with the verse in Jeremiah chapter 1 verse 19 that says that verse in the whole le mo o tlenteng ka ba mosebetsing ka ba bo strate ka ba batho ba di buang le ba di etsa le bona itsebe hore le mmele o ne kotsi mo go tlisiwa ka etsa go di tswebela ka tsene ka tsene. If I do those babies, we don't know. Understand? So I just put my faith in everything in God and I live it. Even if it can be so painful and all that, it can be scary. I'm not going too much into relationships because I never invested in relationships. I used to, but I saw it was not something that I'll beat myself up because I'm not being loved the way I want to. Understand? It's not something that they help to make my day go. I have children. It's not about me. I have children that I have to make sure that they goes well. I have to make sure that they eat. They have clothes in their bodies. You understand that?
Yeah.
So again, I have two younger brothers. Even the one that is waiting, still looks up to me. Right? I need this. I'm asking for this. if I have to help, though they can do for themselves, but I have, remember my mom left me with them.
In charge,
That's how I feel, I believe. The youngest one is 26, 27.
Yeah.
He has to, I don't have clothes, I have to look after the way of doing it. And yeah, but I would say everything it's been a roller coaster because I just got recession 2023 because of my health that I was not working from January last year to, but with my faith I knew that I was gonna work. I was not gonna be for long too low for.
So how were you, sorry, how were you surviving through?
With through a UIF.
Oh, okay.
UIF, though it will give you too much stress, but you know, I don't know what made me to no longer allow stress to take over in my life. Yeah, cause you really like you deeming your way of wanting to progress in life by allowing something that you know how to get to where it is. We have a problem, and why are we why for us don't we look for a solution for that problem? We don't look no longer on the problem. We want the solution to keep that problem no longer to exist. You understand? So I believe I happened to while I was still getting that as you remember I was paying school fees for my daughter because I'm staying with my older daughter in Victoria.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
What
so
grade is she?
she's doing grade 9 now.
Oh,
She's turning 16 this year. Her mom is out there. She just decided that she hasn't spoken to her about 6 months now. It's fine. And
so askiso ke na hape so but we don't have
yeah, the
so
other
different moms.
different moms.
Oh,
Yes,
okay.
and the other one is here in Kroonstad, but super. Her mom is super.
Oh.
Comparating is perfect.
Okay.
We even now they visit my younger one because I left them with the
Oh, you came with her.
no
They're in Pretoria.
they're in Pretoria, but they went to babysit her. The older one,
Nice,
the two of them.
That's
They are there in
good.
Pretoria. Then I came there. I asked them to come to do this.
Oh.
Understand? Yes.
That's
So
how good things
yeah. So like we are talking about like everything is cool. I love what I'm seeing. Hopefully something maybe will change my mind about but the way things happen. I'm scared of that. Yes, but I will not delve into that much. Yeah, so I've been surviving about all that because of UIF and with that money they gave me from the previous company that I've been to.
Okay.
Then I got called for interview at SARS in May last year. That's when it's a seasonal contract I told you about. So they do extend them after another one. So, but yeah, hopefully something positive will come in permanent. I believe so, because it looks like already it's in that pipeline. I've been praying about it. That closed door, that door is already open. When I pray about that, I'm still waiting for that permanent post. I know it's going to elevate me.
Yeah.
This year is going to end well for me. You know, I'll tell you a funny story about my daughter when we were praying last time. And she said, "Hey, you know that this year I think I'm going to be super. Everything is going to be. This is my year." And I said, "I feel the same way too." Like, that's how we did it. That's how we prayed. She was so happy.
Yeah,
Understand?
that's sweet, man.
Even the youngest one said, but you know, no, how is that made? Yeah, that's we have a good relationship with my daughter.
I wanted to ask
Yes,
the older one, how are things between you? Since did you really need
it
to
will
bear?
be only two of us. We're going for
Father and daughter.
yeah. So my mom left in February 2023. Went to her boyfriend somewhere. She never came back.
Are you still together? That's
No,
the
I am. And mom things didn't work out about in 2013.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so
okay.
like yeah.
Oh,
So
so she just never.
Look.
She stopped visiting.
she stopped talking to her daughter, not listening. She's even having cut of grant money. She doesn't even send the money. I told her, don't do that anymore. I'm going to block that money whenever I have time. I don't have time.
So how does that make her feel?
And she's old now.
Yeah.
She can see what is happening. She can see, but because I'm here, I make amends. But like what I did with my younger brother for from 15 to the 30th. So on the 15th, I get paid. I give my brother this one from chance. I give him 1.5 2,000, and then when he gets paid on 27, he give me back the money. So it is like I can push to the 15th again. So yeah, that's how we balance. Because if you remember, I pay school fees 1.5.
Okay.
I paid. We use transport. She use about 200 transport. I use about 600 transport a week. So I pray. I believe I'll have a car if time soon. I do have this belief in me that some of the things you need to wait for them while you are working hard to get them. Not only pray, but not waiting for them. Understand? Yeah. So I think this year might help because if I can have a car, it will no chances of me to have a position anytime soon. Because I'm thinking I did this operation now. It's gonna be a second year. Maybe about 5 years. I'm looking if I got to be on me till that time. Maybe 10 years from now. That's when I can do another operation, but not now. I'm not ready for this operation. I don't want to lie to you. Yeah, this one is hectic because remember, I'm gonna have to look after operation. They need to put you in a bed with the pillow, and they put the pillow here. Always your legs like this. Remember, I have operation this side and this side. I'm not gonna be able to walk properly. I'm scared of that. I'm scared of that, but I, when your heart tells you not to, and then I rather use crutches for now. I rather use crutches for now. Yeah, so that's how I am. Yes, you can pop another question.
I'm just worried, man.
Don't be,
I'm not
don't
scared.
be.
I'm not. Oh, I got to survive.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking. That's I was speculating.
Yeah,
So
no,
I'm like
it can be
thinking,
scary.
yo,
More especially
operation, not the first one.
with our public hospital, with the government hospital, it's terrible. I'm telling you, I'm from hospital on Thursday. Like, I got on hospital at 5 in the morning. You know what time I left the hospital? It was 11:30, and I had to be anywhere because remember your sister Naroka, I told you how they do things. It affects your productions, it affects your appearance. Like how do, but why do they keep someone who's sick like this? They talk. They talk. I never didn't get this contract, this extended one. It was extended last week on Friday.
Wow.
It was extended to 8 months. That will be ending in November. And in November, with this manager, now they're taking them out. It's a possibility that will be permanent. I'm praying for it. I'm praying for that. I need to work hard for this. Yeah. She told me, she just like this possibility for you guys. So, with the place that job, please start getting the MC will be permanent. So I need to make sure that I work my ass up every day.
You got to, man. I mean, you got to. A lot of people.
I think and again, guess what? With the money that they're paying me, I'm starting again. I'm doing a general management, high certificate, and also I'm doing project management. It's a 6 months course. So if I can grab that certificate after I finish it, before they go into that end of contract. There's a course I asked this lady. She's a forensic in SARS. She's the one who told me that just drop your CV on a portal and I'll pick your name now and you go to, and you come and take fingers and everything. And I was called for interview.
Probably because of your personality.
Because you know what happened. You know how did I get there? She went to my one of my posts. And she liked my post. She even went to my inbox and she said, "Bruh, it's been a week looking at your post, and you know what you did. I just happened to feel the presence of God in my life, and everything changed." She was promoted after I prayed for her that night.
Oh my!
I just prayed. This is my other Moqoqo from Zimbabwe. She's so nice. She was the teacher. They didn't pay her in December at my daughter's school, and she left the school. I told her, you know what? Go and look for another school and they will take you. And I pray for her. They call her for interview. And after that, late that day, I called. What happened, man? I'm sure that you got the job that had in your sleep. And she said, "Yo, Geoffrey, I can't believe I got the job. I'm working." Yes, I'm telling you, it was nice. She even sent me 200 like Geoffrey. Call me Geoffrey. I normally use Geoffrey. Geoffrey, here's something for you to buy your daughter Coke. Understand?
That's so nice.
Yeah. So things are happening in Pretoria, but yeah, we happen to have lows and ups and downs and all
just
that.
Like
everybody else. But there's beautiful story about life. We only look into those negativity, the impact that people brings on life, and again, what is that you're going to leave for people when you are no more? You understand? What is the legacy you are giving? What the current? There's something I did. I have a certificate in leadership role program. It was an internship in 2022, and I was a supervisor. I have a health and safety rep certificate. I'm qualified in what do you call this? Business management. Business management. I have experience in facility management. I was I was health and safety rep for and facility manager for 6 years at the company that they retrenched me. They had to relocate when they were building. They had to return my position. So only to find out that they didn't just redundant it because they felt like I'm not fit enough and all that. But anyway, I didn't fight for it because I felt that I think it's high time maybe I have to change it. So like with the company that I'm at now, so this lady just advised me to do the taxation admin with the payroll.
Okay.
And if I can then every 6 months with the University of Cape Town, I'm going to have to post and I will not be in debt management. But already I'm excelling in debt management. I'm doing wonders. I can collect $1 million, $2 million a day. So like I'm doing great. I'm doing great with my work, which is something that gives me so much, that motivates me to wake up in the morning because I love what I'm doing. I love to go there. And I don't just collect from someone because it's a part of my job. But I need to advise someone and help. Even if before she's going to decide to pay now, she knows the benefits of paying. You understand? There are those people like you talk to someone about that about most funny things. I'm like, oh, it never so long. No. So changing at so changing at the soul. Yo. Yeah, even friends. Most of the people they don't know that they own SARS. You register company. It's not doing anything. For the next 10 years, SARS every month they penalize you. You don't know how much they penalize you for company. Monthly they penalize you 500 rand. 500. So imagine for 10 years.
Not yesterday.
SARS doesn't know that. You know how SARS is going to know that your company is with you or not. It's for you to go up, wake up in the morning, you go to SARS and you tell them. And again, the best part of doing this, you need to submit those 0 returns. That will cover your answer. Okay. You need to submit those 0, even if you can tell zero returns for 10 years, you submit them. SARS see that your company didn't work. They will not tell you also how much it is.
But who thinks about that?
Yeah, people.
Who thinks about that? Because I'm thinking a lot of people, like, it's the same as the Dikolo. The Dikolo, you have obligation, you don't go, and how are they supposed to know if you don't report?
Remember the company which is specified case, which is this year. For this year, 3 million. There's a category that there's a bracket that they drop your name at. And they see, you have to bring back, this is what you're going to tax you. And you find out, damn, how does it in the whole actually? But how is it? Like you call it, that's how you go on. If I go for the phone, also attendees, you don't respond back to me. You could have a phone service. When I see what company you want all 10,000, all 15,000, I check the house. I go to my manager, I see this is Government's got about 100,000 and she's doing 200,000. I don't take 100,000 anymore. Because again, she's not saying anything. Yeah, you know what it's about. Yeah, we do that. He said, they now call. Guys, can we continue with this?
No, stop because I'm bored.
Okay, anything else you want to know?
No, I was just wondering because I have on a little commitment day after year, and also we don't want.
No, we can take more than 15 minutes more. It's fine.
All right.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to ask the moment you know, the challenges take away. If we know possible,
I will be honest with you. Is to be sick. Sick. You know when someone is sick, I feel that pain I can take because I know how painful it is to see someone being like not having a night to sleep. I will take that thing away from this life. Like I can change, or like maybe I can change myself. Like I can be able to play soccer. You know, last time I ran, it was in the 12. The time I got to I don't know what to run is. I don't know how to gym is. You understand? So, like I will take. I will not say it. I will say it only gave me that because I didn't know how to handle them compared to now. Because now I know the best way of handling this. I need to take my medication. Yes, I'm in here, but I have blood medication because cholesterol because of my stroke, and I need to check my food. You understand? And so far they are happy with the stroke that I got last year. They complained about the trigger something in my brain. I think it was because of stress because I was not waking. I think maybe it was to understand. Yeah. So, after they took blood within they are happy. Everything. I think it was stress, but I'm fine.
You're fine.
Yeah, and I'm blessed. I don't want to lie to you. I'm very
No,
blessed.
you are.
I'm very blessed with so many, like when I sleep in hospital bed, like looking right in the roof, and I say, God, I know that through my faith, I'm not gonna be here for long. I'm going out. I know that I'm gonna pray every day. Yeah. And then God happens in the morning. I wake up feeling much better.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because my mentality has been very strong upon of every struggle I faced.
That's why a lot of people don't.
That's why, yeah. That's why
You don't look like matata.
yeah, mental health is very important. And I will add up on the mental health thing. Like we as men, I'll specifically look at us men. We're very, very weak. We're very, very weak. We only know how to talk, but we don't know how to talk. We don't know what is that we need to talk to make someone next to you to feel this. There's something beautiful about this life. You understand? We're only looking at something that will make us happy and making others happy. What about we don't prioritize ourselves as men? You understand? Yeah. So I happen to decrease the number of friends. I don't want to lie to you. I happen to do that. And again, as I said about the relationship, I try, but I'm a, I'm not caught in a woman who doesn't know what she wants to. I'm looking for someone who's career driven, someone who loves God, who's rooted from where knows how men should treat a woman, and that man will do exactly lead the way women needs to be treated. If you happen to meet women like that, my lord, that women you met like that, they happen to meet friends who are not into that circle, and they but by influencer. No, that's someone who did something so terrible in my life. I nearly like only to find out years later, wow, this woman even trusted her car and she did this, you understand? And she tried to cover it. But you know what? I was trying that thing keeps on. As a boy, it's very dangerous. I was listening to Kabelo Mabela,
Okay.
Rema Church.
Okay.
Ne? There's this someone I was talking about the Pansual. Pansual is 7, Alkuta is 7, and Altamabolo is understand? Was I on something you jump boo, try to talk to someone that you know compared with your brother, your sister. Those people, but I will not advise you to go to a friend. Some of your friends are not good to you. You know they've been sabotaging you from the word. I know I've got a lot of people from Kroonstad to Pretoria. They did so many things to me. They're not to be found now because when going gets tough, that's when you see who your friend is. Yeah. They will tell you stories after stories and after stories. They only know you when they need help.
Yeah.
So.
But hey, such is life, Monis. What can we say? We just soldier on. You keep how you keep them and you just continue. So, Monis, so in closing, I would like to ask you a question. After everything and everything and everything, whether be colleagues, be friends, family, or how
Okay. With I think this will relate to that cause us to. I think it's a legacy in a way. It's something that you leave behind. I think I touched about something that something like a character. Similar how. It's about to. It needs to be positive one. It needs to be something that someone will not even shy away to talk about, and that will be me being happen to change certain part of your life. But when you're sitting and you think of it's what's also, it should have tell you to do this and try to not to dwell into this, but have that kind of a mental. mentality to never dwell in a problem in a way that it will make you have a sleepless night. You understand? But try to find the ways of how to approach it, how to manage it. Yes, this is life, and there's a positive and negative, and we need to be aware of, like, every day there will be something that will trigger in your life that will make you think otherwise about something or about someone. You understand? So we need to be aware of people that will bring into our lives. And what is the impact they're going? Are they going to leave us misery? Are they going to bring us peace? Are they going to leave us with happiness? But it's lately we happen to. So I want to leave people with. I will say I will allow people to know that through it all, what lies or what is going to be left with, what you're going to be left with, is that your decision will lead you to where you're supposed to go. So if ever like you're taking a wrong decision about whatever, like you see, you can make an example about people who end up in jail because of the decision that they take, or maybe someone who end up like dead because of the decision. So like I will need to, like, they need to double check the circle they live around. Yeah, you need to even the relationship that you want to get into, because we're getting old, guys. We're no longer kids, and even with my age, I'm 42 years of age. What is that thing I'm still looking out there to impress? While I should be looking for someone who I can, because my kids are going to meet their mother tomorrow. Who's going to look after them? But if I don't bring that, that is not the impact that I want to leave for my children. Because they will tomorrow, Papa can have a mama, don't understand me. So it is important that we give them their access to see things that will make them to want to live, to be like how their father treated their next one or their opposite one. Understand? Yeah, so like I think my character has to be the positive mindset, and I would love to see people knowing the word of God, like know that even if you go through so much, know that you have to go down in a secret place and pray. That's where you're going to find your answers. But with going out and telling people that you don't have bread at home, that bread that you're looking for is going to be known about 100 people around your area, and they're going to make you a love story about it. Yeah, so it's best. I know you need to say no. You need to say no. Yeah. Yeah, that's okay.
Wow. No, this is really once again.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
And everybody, thank you so much for joining us. If you like the conversation, remember to like, to share. Re hodise lelapa la di-diamond tse hleng bathong. Kore ke batla one day ha le sheba this lona di-diamond tse tsadileng le this mountain. Ke kore ke batla le be proud to say, oh, you know what, I respect this person in this channel. So ke a le kopa teng, kopa le share as much as possible. Until re kopana hape on the next episode, yeah. Pebble Diamond.
Babs.
Thank you.
Peace out.
Thank you, sweetie. Much appreciated.
Thanks for the